Remember when movie heroes used to actually blend, bleed, and struggle to survive? There was a time when a protagonist entered the final battle covered in dirt, making you genuinely question if they were going to make it out alive. But take a look at modern Hollywood today. Our new protagonists don't bleed. They don't sweat. And most importantly, they don't make mistakes. They are flawless, brilliant, and morally superior from the very first minute of the film. Hollywood traded the iconic, deeply flawed badasses we grew up with for walking, talking human resources lectures. And you're not crazy for feeling bored out of your mind. To understand why modern cinema feels so incredibly empty, we have to look at the basic anatomy of storytelling. A hero is only as compelling as the distance they have to travel to reach maturity. Think about Luke Skywalker in 1977. He wasn't a legendary Jedi Master on day one. He was a whiny, frustrated farm boy who constantly failed, crashed his ship, and got his hand chopped off because he was arrogant. His flaws are exactly what made his eventual triumph in Return of the Jedi feel so earned. But in the new corporate template, character arcs are viewed as a liability. The modern protagonist is born perfect. They instantly master every skill, outsmart every seasoned veteran, and never suffer from self-doubt. But here's the obvious truth Hollywood refuses to accept. If a character cannot fail, the story has absolutely no tension. And if there is no tension, the audience stops caring. So, who killed the flawed hero? It wasn't the writers. It was the rise of the Corporate Sensitivity Committee. In the past, movies were driven by risky, singular visions of directors and authors who understood human nature. Today, multi-billion-dollar studios don't write scripts, they manage corporate risks. They treat scripts like corporate brand assets that need to be sterilized, sanitized, and polished so they never trigger a single angry tweet. The characters can no longer have dark impulses, real vices, or deep psychological flaws because the corporate suit is terrified that a flaw will be misinterpreted as the studio's official, political stance. They replaced genuine human conflict with safe, sanitized monologues. Instead of showing us a character overcoming adversity through grit and sacrifice, the characters literally stop the movie to lecture the audience about what is right and wrong. They don't want to entertain you anymore, they want to correct you. And this brings us to the ultimate, beautiful irony. Hollywood thought that by making movies completely safe, they would appeal to absolutely everyone. Instead, they made them so boring that theaters are starving for an audience. The public is exhausted from paying $20 just to be talked down to by a multi-million-dollar studio executive, hiding behind a fictional character. We don't love heroes because they are perfect. We love them because they are broken, just like us, and they choose to fight anyway. Until Hollywood remembers that human flaws are the literal engine of cinema, the box office will keep bleeding. But hey, that's just the obvious truth. Drop your favorite flawed movie hero in the comments below, and let's talk about the exact moment cinema lost its edge. I'm the obvious captain. See you at the next port.